Stand by, everyone, for some tether cable management.
So do you want to do the turn and then have me do it, or do you want me to do it with you? Which is the less...
I don't know, either way.
Fumbly one.
A lot of stuff in the water column.
I'm pulling on you tight there. You're right under me. I can see you,
I'm flying off of that.
You'll have to come up just a bit to get it to come around.
I'm full up.
I'll come down a bit.
So the pilots
Normally I wouldn't do it.
Here we go. I know what my problem was.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say.
Removing
Auto something.
Auto something.
Auto something. They're removing twists from the tether that connects Herc and Argus. It's best to keep that all oriented so that it doesn't get twisted around too much. If you're not sure of the lingo of the NASCAR and anti-NASCAR and wraps, that's what's going on here.
It's our natural, for some reason, for especially for Americans, to turn left. So we accumulate turns in the tether, which then wind up in the umbilical. And to take them out of the umbilical between Argus and the ship would then induce one between Argus and Herc. So we both have to do some pirouettes here. The umbilical between the ship and Argus is no problem to have a turn or two in it because there's 2,000 meters of it. But if we have one in the short 30-meter tether between Herc and Argus, it will wind up tying itself in a knot, and then
then nobody's happy.
The tether tends to pop out of the daisy chain, which is a 1/4-inch rope that's holding our recovery line to the between Hercules and Argus to the tether, and if that happens, it can cause bad things to happen, and ultimately can and have abort the dive over it. So don't want to go there.
So,
do you want to head down?
Where am I? I need to come around more.
Okay.
Which way are you gonna go?
250.
Roger, let me come around. You want to?
Yep, and I'll get out in front of you in the 250.
So while we were looking at Coral Canyon, our data logger, Sarah, back here was burning up the keyboard. A lot of comments, a lot of screen captures.
Yeah, keeping me busy over here.
I think we've got, I hope we've got a highlight reel there for the
oh yeah,
website.
We certainly gave it a good go.
Coming down all the time.
That yellow sponge we were looking at is similar to one that Okeanos imaged at Johnston Atoll.
Okay, well that would be pretty close.
Interesting if we got connectivity from there to here.
Okay, I think all of our ducks are in a proverbial row.
Roger. I'll get out in front of you. There he is. I guess I'm straight underneath you. I'll work on that.
Yeah, let's have a look at the tether there, make sure it's all good. I think we're happy. Never know after doing pirouettes.
Yeah, they always make me a little nervous.
Yeah. Why is that?
What do you mean, why's that? I've definitely seen the little Hockle try and poke through the daisy chain.
Yeah, we think we're taking a turn out, but we're actually putting a turn in.
Oh.
Or we have really had a brain fart and gone the wrong way and made it worse, and all kinds of strange stuff can happen while we're doing that. Okay, I think we're, I'm
Yeah.
happy if you
You
want
guys
to.
are ready?
Yeah, let's
think
put the
so.
move on.
Let's do it. Bridge, nav. May we please move 100 meters bearing 250. Thank you. 0.2 knots, please.
Is that going to keep us out of the, on the deep end, is it, Kate?
I think it's going to pull us a little bit out of the deep end. We'll be marching up the slope along the contour.
Roger. Thank you.
A good chunk of the watch there.
Mm-hmm.
I need to strafe the gauges. You all right with that, Gabby?
Yep, go for it.
I'm overdue.
Not by much. We were busy.
I think Chris would be really proud because he said, even if we get to the end point, Andrea, don't pull it up. Don't pull them up. Just keep going.
5,
So
6.
we follow directions.
Gauges are good. Copy paste.
Good one.
Gabby, I'm going to need to do a DVL reset sometime during this move or at the end of the move.
Guess we,
Great.
the only thing we forgot was going to get this
I don't have any
yeah.
autos
Well, no, we
on.
got one in the beginning.
Do it whenever you want.
beginning.
Let's just do it now.
Okay.
We got good points.
Yeah,
All right, here we go.
autos are off. Do it.
Done.
Sweet.
Before we saw how diverse it was, really. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
perched over that
Yeah.
first diverse
Okay.
boulder. And
Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And we shared those species stayed relatively similar, except for the addition of one yellow sponge. How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great.
Did you like those pictures?
The ones we just got?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the most dense spot we visited the whole cruise so far, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't speak for the other watches, but
Yeah. Except for that they're inferior.
Well, I don't know if I'd say it like that.
Okay,
But,
kind of inferior.
well, they're not the giggle crew, that's for
No,
sure.
they're not the tectonic talkers.
We are your 12 to 4 watch. We're about not quite halfway through our time with you. And we'll be handing it over. We are a little bit more than halfway through this 24-hour dive, anticipated 24-hour dive.
We're not even halfway.
On Hahau Seamount in Papahanaumokuakea Marine Monument, west of Hawaii. On this dive so far, we're seeing quite a few amazing coral and sponge communities. Collected a few rocks for some geological and microbiological analyses. And we are just cruising around, seeing what we can see.
I would definitely like to know why that one spot had all that diversity.
Ooh. What are you?
That's what the
Ooh,
An eel.
It's very spotty.
oh yeah.
Kind of raggedy looking.
I know.
Watch out for that rock.
Bonk. Quick zoom video.
Yeah, up by, towards the head, possible.
Bonk.
Very nice coloring. Just one scrape there. The rest is just, it looks like the natural modeled appearance.
Nice, Steve. Thank you. That was awesome.
Nice flying.
He's trying to lead you up the cliff.
I know. He's leading me astray. They do that sometimes.
You might come up just a bit while you're moseying along there. You can, like, come up and down while we're going that 250.
What do you mean?
Along the feature.
Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Try and find stuff.
Yeah, you might have better look above you there towards the top.
I actually was looking at, there's some stuff going on below me here.
Oh, yeah.
Also, fighting the current is difficult right now. And so that's a good sign, I think. Come on, buddy. Yeah, a full beans lateral doesn't get me very far right now.
No, you have to quarter it.
Yeah. Go backwards. How about that?
You're more likely to find fauna at the top of the... Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's one in the bottom right as well.
Oh, yeah, bottom right. A Gorgia. And, yeah.
This is where Rennie starts putting his hands in the air and doing the vectors. So
What?
you can see the in Argus, the line of the cliff that we're on.
Yeah.
And since we're well below it, it's going to move the vessel so we stay 20 meters off of that line.
Yeah. Let's see. That's going to be right in front of us. Which way is Argus?
Oh, I'll just come up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if we're on the ridge line,
We're okay.
it's easier to.
Oh, what?
We're starting to get a little close there, so.
Yeah, if I bring the vehicle up, you can just come up. That was my plan.
I'm above the cliff of death there and the wall of death. And you can always pop down. I can't tell. I can't work out if I have to change my Argus head to work that out. 90 one way or the other. So maybe I'll do it this way. I have to start doing this stuff. I'm horrible at it. I can do 90s.
Do you want to just come up?
Yeah, we're well inside that 20-meter ring there.
Please.
Quite a wall.
Jesus.
Wow.
So I'm looking perpendicular at what's Argus's heading is 340. What's 340 minus 90?
There is no such heading.
290, right? Or 250, sorry. Oh, yeah, 250.
Perfect, because that's our current trajectory. So you're good. Okay, you're perfect.
Cool.
But we already knew that.
And
I'm a little slow on the uptake there.
and we found
Oh, look at this.
stuff to look at.
We did.
Huh.
Yeah, so Argus sonar is clear there, so you can, if the feature takes a wobble, which it often does, we're all right.
So Kate, the captain promised cake for your grandfather's birthday, but I didn't note the day.
Say again?
When should we expect that birthday cake for your grandfather?
It was a couple days ago, actually.
Oh.
It was 2 days ago. There was some fantastic tiramisu cake, though, yesterday.
Yeah, that was very delightful.
White sponge.
Yeah, nice sponge.
So this community is on the same contour as Coral Canyon.
That's a good note. Very interesting.
22, yeah, about
Yeah.
22, 30. Yeah.
Let's see, how far away is it?
And we're at the same orientation, the same.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, it's about 45 meters away.
Great observation.
Okay, so if we're continuing to go 250, that means that we're going to be going sort of
We're like
down
skirting.
slope. Yeah, we're sort of moving along the contour. Okay.
Yeah, we're moving pretty much directly along the contour.
Okay, I'll keep heading.
Supposedly we should be going upslope, but it's hard to tell with the like really smaller topography changes that the multi-beam didn't capture.
Kate, which contour are we following?
We're in
This
between. Yeah. That really bright return in the sonar. No, we're in between the 2,200 meter and the 2,250 meter.
Okay, thank you.
So how much do we know at these depths about the direction of the currents? Like how are they very consistent, or are they swing around? Seems like if the corals have time to grow in one direction.
I feel like I've been fighting currents the same direction the whole dive, and they've been very like present.
I'm just gonna steal bubble for a second.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Does anyone know anything about like the actual?
Yeah,
all I know is what Herc is feeling, and it's
Emil's
substantial and
specialty.
consistent.
So, yeah, I don't think we have any data on that. There's no measurements of that here, but so it's going to be channeled by the canyon, by the steep cliffs.
Interesting sponge there.
So,
few interesting sponges.
Oh.
I was
Sponge
just gonna
City.
say you'll want to slow down a little or go up and down because you're gonna run on a leash.
Yeah, I was just trying to get out ahead of Argus a little bit.
It's
Oh, here's the spot. We found it.
Coming to the end of our
actually
move.
nice if you stay in front, so Argus can keep its head perpendicular to the cliff. It makes it easier to calculate the.
Sounds good.
Which way we need to go.
This is yeah.
Oh, okay. So the in front that I was trying to do was actually like in front for the move, right? But you want me to stay in between Argus and the cliff face, which makes more sense. Okay.
I don't know if they've seen anything like this on other watches, but this is definitely something that we haven't seen.
A sponge spectacular.
Yes.
Very interesting. I wonder if any of them in there are pigmented.
Be great to get some close shots of this if possible.
Okay.
If you get too far out, it'll start pulling your tail around.
Yeah, I know.
Like it is now.
Yep. Roger that.
So I cheat and go up and down to
That yellow feature there, right near the laser.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That looks like a coral.
You want me to stop the ship?
Yeah.
No, I think you can.
We're almost to the end of our move.
Okay.
So we're going to be slowing down.
Yeah, we want to be
If you can
back
do a
behind her,
flyby.
off 20 meters off the cliff again. So how much is left in the move?
6 meters. Yeah.
So I'm going to be downslope of you if we check this area out, unfortunately. But I think, wow.
Yeah, we want to try to get a scan of all
of these. Let's do another
2250,
okay.
2250, yeah, we got it. Bridge, nav.
I think that's going to keep you upslope of me, though, for this, at least for this spot.
Stand by.
Yeah, sorry, make it 220.
Bridge, nav.
Or do I need to go more to the south?
Is that a
We move
polished area?
20
Or that
meters,
black?
bearing 220.
I can't see any
Thank you.
Just to
but
the,
it does look
just
like
to the
there's
left
a lot
of
of
the yellow.
barnacles there. Yeah.
Are
Are those
can we get a
barnacles?
zoom? Like half zoom? And I'll just try and, yeah, lovely.
I think they're barnacles. It's weird how they occupy those lines, though, right?
So coming up.
So I wonder if these are multiple sponges here or one big one that's sprawled out.
Very interesting.
Can we get a lasers off shot of this, please?
Lasers off? Is that what I heard?
Yes, please, just for some
lasers off.
Some stills.
They look like they're attached, don't they? Like the spider web attached, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Stolen bigger red socket corals. Scientist ashore is interested in the corals here.
Science, I went back and looked at some of the waymarks that were made on previous watches.
Just beautiful.
Yes.
People have also been marking where there's been high density, and it's all between these two same contours. So,
very interesting.
Yeah.
So we know that there's current. We know that it's at this depth, and it stays this way for some time and shares the same orientation.
Yes.
Similar rocks, too, that we've seen.
I think I liked that southerly-ish.
Yeah, I did too.
165. Bridge, nav.
So there are people who wanted to see more of the corals that are here?
Yeah, I'm checking with the scientist ashore here. They're mostly undescribed because they're difficult to collect.
Is that a squat lobster in the
Let's see if I can
bottom?
Looks
very
like
bottom.
that,
ascertain
or a
which
star.
one.
Can't tell which. And that sponge right next to that coral, that burgundy or red coral, or, well, it's actually probably a black coral. Yeah.
It looks...
It has a stalk. That little sponge right there.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I don't know what that guy is. I would definitely not characterize him as pigmented.
Okay, I'm getting a little bit far away now from Argus. So
yeah, I'm on the wrong side.
yeah, you're doing.
We're moving. We're
yeah,
moving
you're doing
south there.
what you can. But what specifically do you want more video of here?
I
Maybe
think
like the
the
whole shelf?
the scientist ashore is still thinking about it,
You
I
said
think.
the white ribbon-like small dots to the right.
Okay.
Is that what you were talking about?
That's the one that Asaka Matsumoto is saying.
White ribbon-like small dots.
I think it's the stringy looking stuff to the right of the sponges is what they're talking about.
Stringy looking stuff.
Yeah, it looks like a trail of barnacles. Is that what he's talking about?
I'm not
sure.
so sure.
More to the right side of frame, I think.
Oh, there are some stringy
Yeah.
things there to the right of what we think are barnacles, I think.
Okay, I'm having a little trouble right now, so I'm going to move upslope until the move is finished with Argus.
Okay.
All right.
Let's change his bearing to 090, okay? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm mute. 090. Copy.
No, we're doing the same hooky we did last time.
Bridge
I
nav.
feel like I'm doing something wrong.
No, I think
Can we move
I think
20
it's-
meters bearing 090?
maybe...
You can make it 40, Kate.
40 meters 090.
I
Thank you.
think that I just started creeping down slope and found a cool thing to look at down slope, and now we're trying to fight the battle of getting down slope, is all.
Yeah, Reg.
Okay, so everybody see where the sponges are and how to get back to them when our move is settled out?
Whoa, look at that
Yeah,
one.
so
I
you want to
can-
back up, I think?
I
Yeah.
can drop down
yeah.
a bit. I think you got enough leash to get there now.
Let's see if this guy has pigment.
Oh,
Nope, white.
Mm-hmm.
Very Dr. Seuss life and super huge.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay, so some of what we mentioned as possibly barnacles could be octocorals.
Okay.
Okay, let's go look at those octocorals.
Yeah. There's an eel right there coming to get his glam shot.
Oh, yeah. What's going on with Argus video there?
The camera likes to do a runner once in a
Oh,
while.
yeah, just to test you, right?
Yeah,
Make sure you're...
I thought you were
Paying attention?
descending rapidly, but the camera was taking a holiday.
I'm having trouble keeping the vehicle around.
If you need a break, let me know.
I'm sorry, what's that?
Said if you need a break, let me know.
With flying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can fly anytime you want. Yeah, anytime you want, Dan.
No, if you need a break, I'm happy over here, but if you're struggling, I could.
Oh, no, I'm just getting yanked with the... It's just hard to get smooth video when I'm sort of pulling on the tether a little bit. I really want to get more of these sponges or
Yeah.
octocorals or whatever.
Right, those little trails.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give it another go.
If we could zoom on those.
You could put the lasers back on them.
So he's saying the small dots are polyps, and they're connected with stolon.
Oh, interesting.
Barnacles don't connect to each other.
So we were right when we said, oh, they look like they're making a line. Doesn't
Yeah.
look like a barnacle.
Here we go.
Okay. Point me to octocorals here.
Okay,
I believe they
so
were further to the right.
Yes, to the right.
Oof, that's not the easy direction to go
well,
to.
maybe those dots right in front of us. I mean, they
The
could
dots?
be, yeah, the small dots next to the sponges that are dotting the cliff.
Near the top of the cliff,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, I don't have much more right to go,
Yeah,
but I can go
so-
straight in.
Yeah, let's just go straight in. And
Dan, we can put lasers back.
Jeez,
Argus is just now starting to
I
turn the corner.
I know.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna come closer to Argus here. I think they're all the way along.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Sorry, y'all.
No, you're doing a great job.
Just getting my leash tugged.
Did you copy lasers?
There she
Dan?
goes.
Yeah, yeah, we can put the lasers back on.
Dan?
It's too bad there's so little to look at down here. Whatever will we do while we're waiting?
Dan, do you copy? We can get the lasers on.
Lasers on, roger. Lasers are on. Starting to get a little relief there, Gammy.
Yeah, totally.
So those two green dots are 10 centimeters apart. That helps us to understand the size. It can be a little disorienting down here to know how big things are.
Oh, I never turned my joy game back. It's part of the reason I'm super hot.
Stick is proportional.
I'm sorry?
The stick is proportional.
Yep. Okay, back to Spongeland
all right.
for one more try. I really like this one weird little area of just sponge madness.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think it's my favorite thing from the dive so far.
It's been a solid dive.
And so there was another yellow coral among those sponges that may be a black coral. But we'll try to zoom on these little dots. If they're not connected, then they are barnacles. But they sure looked...
They did look connected.
We'll see. Yeah, they were in a row.
What's left on the move there, Kate?
We have 5 meters left.
Roger.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a good one, this move. I think
so
that'll
too.
be probably it.
Yeah, it'll take 3.5 minutes for her to settle out.
Oh yeah, this is way
Yeah.
better. I have control back.
Okay. That's good to know.
Okay, video, let's get a zoom. Oh, you can push all the way in. I think they want to look at the little yellow guys.
Oh, those are so cool.
Do they have like a dead look about them?
These two, but as we go along, maybe we'll see.
That's full zoom.
Yep.
Not barnacles.
Not barnacles. Agreed.
Okay, go wide.
Go further to the right if you
You
can.
can try going right and seeing if they're different a little ways up.
The ones further to the right seem to be more linear.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Hey.
What are you?
That looks similar to the one we saw in the watch that we did earlier in this dive.
Is it a fish or an eel?
Fish.
How do you know?
it had that thicker body, looked like a cusk eel, which is a type of fish.
Okay.
That wasn't a grenadier, a rat tail?
It looked like a rat
That
tail, but
family.
not black.
Right.
Mm.
Can I get a zoom video? Just all the way in. Okay, let me see if I can get some of these little. These guys look very similar.
Yeah, these are not, so further to the right, it would be the,
Okay. Further to the right, it is.
They look like they were potentially occupying little cracks or crevices.
Yeah.
And so they were made like a linear feature.
yeah. It's kind of like the beginning of Sponge City here.
Yeah.
Some down below you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, there on the right.
Oh,
kind of near
I
the
see.
point. Do you see where the lines are? Near the
Yeah, I
top?
do. Check out that ghostly Dr. Seuss sponge just looking over us in Argus.
That's
Oh,
something you
yeah.
looked at on the way in.
Yeah. These might be just out of reach for a really close zoom. I'll get in there.
We do 20 north, Kate. That'll
Yeah.
give her a little,
Little room.
yeah.
Bridge, Nev. Can we move 20 meters bearing 360?
Right there, you're getting to it. That's where
Yep.
it is.
Yeah,
We did.
just at the end of my
Thank
leash.
you.
We did the same exact
Oh, yeah,
pick last time.
we did.
So what did we do wrong?
So when we made our move, that was 250. We were kind of going up the ridge, but we're definitely seeing everything on the downslope side of the ridge. So that's where we keep being drawn to. So I think when we make our next move, we need to go at 200.
Okay.
I could try to snap in there.
That's
Yeah.
my best
we get lined
guess
up?
right now.
Yeah, if you can, as
I
close
have
as
no
you can
guess.
get, Steve.
I think we'll do better that way. But you're right, we did do the exact same thing.
And
Where the
also, like when we want to stop, maybe we should more aggressively backtrack.
Yeah.
Can you, sorry, Steve, can you go
Yep.
wide for a second? What did you guys want to zoom on? Just let me get some context.
The lines.
just
okay.
up from where the lasers are.
Okay.
Oh, you mean do the opposite pendulum thing?
Yeah. Yes, I do. I don't know if that works.
It does sometimes.
Right.
Right
There.
Right where the
There.
right there. That's where the lasers are. That's what
yeah,
we want.
I'm just having trouble keeping the vehicle stable while we're waiting on the move.
Gotcha.
That's the whole back and forth thing.
Yeah.
Okay, go for zoom. I'll see if I can hold it.
You can do it.
Yep,
Gabby.
they are corals.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
they're-
those
Yep,
are
they are
definitely corals. Definitely connected.
Oh, yay.
Good eye, whoever saw those.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Look at their little polyps all open.
Getting a big thank you from the shore.
Yay. Way to tough it out, Gabby.
Oh no,
Staying in the pocket,
it's
sister.
just patience is all.
That's full zoom.
Yep.
Oh, it's a little,
Okay, go wide.
little crab there.
Was
See
there?
him?
Yeah, I saw something.
Just to the right.
Wasn't sure what it was.
Did we have a name for those corals, the long stringy ones?
Stoloniferous octocorals.
Octocorals.
We got a yay.
Yay. So we probably don't need to, that's all we needed really to keep torturing you for.
No, it's all
See the
good.
little crab behind the coral there?
Yeah.
A little
So we'll be able
squatty,
to,
maybe?
I don't see him.
Yeah, he's
Just
right
at
at
the
the
top of
top
the
in the
screen.
middle, behind that pink coral. He's like,
Oh yeah, and I do see him. Yeah, is he a squat lobster?
Maybe.
Did you want more video of the octocorals?
Yeah,
More captures?
if
Yeah.
we're steadying up and you're able to just dwell on it a bit longer.
Yeah.
So if you're just joining us, thanks for tuning in. We have folks from at least 11 different countries around the world watching live on nautiluslive.org and more on our other platforms. We're here.
Okay, video, you can zoom in.
We're here exploring the sponge and coral communities in Papahānaumokuākea Marine Monument. About halfway through a 24-hour dive. We're excited to have you with us. If you have a question or comment for the team, please go to nautiluslive.org and enter it in the question box.
I love that orange.
Oh, yeah.
That yellow one.
That's bright.
Nice lighting.
Stoloniferous octocoral.
Yeah, you can see the little crab or squat lobster really well there for a little while.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I see him. He's cute.
It's like Christmas garland.
Yeah, it does look like that.
That bright yellow coral is being identified by Science Ashore as a black coral, which is confusing because it's a yellow coral, but it's a black coral.
Because of its skeleton.
Because that's what its insides would look like.
Oh, you can
Pulls in.
actually see the polyps pretty well now, and they're in a line there.
Yeah.
So are those all one colony?
It looks
Is
like,
each line its own colony?
well, I don't know if each line is, but he says that they are actually connected.
Cool.
Like all the strings are connected to one.
Well, I think each string is, you
Each
can
string,
see,
yeah.
yeah, they're connected to each other.
Yeah.
This is a nice zoom on these small features.
Think they communicate like the trees in Avatar?
That's exactly what I was thinking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In the trees in real life?
The trees
Yeah.
in real life, yeah.
Yeah.
We are all connected in the great circle of life.
I find it really interesting that the trees in real life communicate through fungi.
Right.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Secret Life of Trees is a good book.
Yeah.
I really like watching this Dr. Seuss sponge just like sort of gaze over us. It's amazing.
It's like our spotlight.
Oh. Everything's just sort of starting to settle out.
It's also the book Finding.
So the yellow coral is just a little bit, if we zoom out a bit, it's to the left. Maybe we
To the left?
yeah, get a zoom on it. There we go.
Oh, yeah, it's such an incredible
Wow.
color. Can I get a full wide, just get myself reoriented again?
Full one.
Awesome, thank you.
Beautiful.
Sometimes if I fly like totally zoomed in like that for a while, like the vehicle ends up in ridiculous places and I have no idea.
Can't remember what up and down and everything is.
Yeah.
Are you saying the eye in the sky is not close enough?
Oh, oh, would you bring Argus just a little bit closer? Oh, I need light.
That current is pushing you in,
No, that was my mistake.
but the current's also
Oh,
pushing
yeah,
you.
yeah.
See
The current
tether.
keeps pivoting me. So I've got like basically a constant yaw to port on this whole dive.
Okay.
It's cliff diving for you.
I think we've got it in
Yep.
good look here.
Okay.
And I think I just found my new screensaver image. I
Aw.
think it's going to be this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There was a little group below you too. You could hop down and have a,
Okay. I mean, we took all this time to get here.
where'd it go? There it is in Argus.
Oh, wow. Yep, there's
Wonderful.
more. Nice catch. Just one more little ledge.
Wow, great view on Argus.
Oh, there's quite a bit more corals down there. See them now, they got some light on them.
This is a pretty heady cliff. Like if you're just like looking down it on Argus, it just falls away forever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
nice. Another sponge, looks like it came to rest there.
Mm-hmm.
Or died there. Interesting.
We get our lasers off. Still
Roger.
on this?
Lasers are off.
Thanks.
A little bit shadowed here. The lights are nice, but because they're so far out in front, lose the underside of
Yeah, you
things in
gotta
the
be
shadow.
back about 3 meters to.
Fantastic. Both cams look great right now.
Oh.
Fancy flying.
Oh.
Even in
Okay,
this
can
one
we do
rock.
a 10-meter step, say one, how about south?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Video, can I get a zoom?
Bridge, Nav.
Sure. What are we going for?
Just in a bit,
Going in.
like half. Just
Even
because
this-
I
We
can't get
move
as close as I want to
10
because of the
meters,
lighting.
bearing 180.
I mean, this one small rock has at least,
Thank you.
I mean, look at all those different corals. Just on this
Mm-hmm.
one small rock.
The dead ones we're seeing, we see some of these trumpet-shaped dead sponges, but not any alive like that yet.
Yeah. Thanks so much for those stills.
Yeah.
Okay, feel free to turn the lasers on if you need them.
Roger, lasers are on.
Okay.
More down below you.
That Iridogorgia is
We're just stepping
so
away from the
lovely.
cliff there a bit.
The spiraling one.
Yeah, how about, Dan,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to come up and I'll come up and I don't feel like I can go very much. Full wide on Herc.
There's lots of stuff below you too.
Okay, I'll head down. Whew, that is quite the cliff to just be looking straight down.
I know.
It's like, how far does that go?
I think that's.
Maybe we should drop a pinpoint here and say this is the some of the lower elevation or the lower depths.
Look at the glow through the sponge on Argus.
Lower extent of
Diversity.
Yeah, maybe just make another. So it all seems to be a part of this really long ridge that
yeah.
we've been following. I guess 60 meters.
We're just stepping away, Gabby. Once the ship moves complete, then we can come back up.
Okay, sounds good.
We got a viewer just joining us asking, where are all the fish? We have seen a few on this dive and on this expedition. Seen a few here today. We are observing whatever we're observing, and keep your eyes peeled. You might see a few more. Heard they saw some cool ones on the previous watch, but I haven't seen the highlight pics yet.
Let's see if I can ID that eel. That was a really interesting.
The one that was mottled, or
Yeah,
the
yeah. Purplish.
Saw a very mottled looking eel earlier. We've learned from the scientists aboard here that the fish tend to prefer areas with more sediment, not so much the rocky areas.
Oh, is that an egg? Is that an egg stack there for snails?
Where are you looking? Oh, I see what you're talking about.
I
Maybe just a dead sponge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What makes those egg stacks? I forget. Like
Snails.
oh yeah, like a, yeah.
More octocoral there.
Yeah, more octocoral, that's good.
Oh, those threads, yeah. Oh, it's hard to light. It's hard to light them
It's weird, yeah.
and still get the close zoom. We're never going to be at the bottom of this cliff. This one goes. This one goes to the center of the earth.
Oh, there's a nice collection.
Wow.
How am I going to see what's going on here? Oh, there's some nice octocorals there too. Those threads.
This might be our guy.
You got a tentative ID on that eel we saw a bit ago?
Maybe. Let me see if the depth range is right.
Oh, it's quite the overhang there.
Yeah, sure was.
Oververt.
Look at this big chunk of maybe dead sponge.
Yeah.
Wow.
They definitely like the overhang, don't they?
Yeah.
Seems weird that a sponge would get that big and then couldn't
just
make
give
it.
up.
Yeah, just give up.
What is the lifespan of sponges?
I don't know. I think I've asked Chris that question many times, and he said, and I've never got an answer. I think we just don't know. We don't know so much about this.
Can I get a zoom video?
Deep sea.
Cool. Octocoral, dead sponge.
So yeah, it looks like we saw a type of cutthroat eel that has been observed at Johnston Atoll.
Huh.
It's assigned between 1 and 3,000 meters. That lines up.
Yep.
There's octocoral growing on the dead sponge.
Oh,
Yeah.
there was?
Oh, is there
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right on the edge there.
Oh, yeah, right on the edge. Yeah. Nice.
Huh.
I'll see if I can get a good close-up of that. There.
Oh, yeah. There they are.
It's full zoom.
What's that growing on the edge?
I think
The
octocoral?
octocorals.
Oh.
So an eagle eye on the front row there. Jeez.
It's his job.
See how close I am to
Right.
this monitor?
He's our wildlife photographer.
Wow.
I wonder if that's a tiny bit of the sponge still hanging on right there, right to the right. That tiny, is that, I wonder
Yeah.
if it's the same species. He's like, you can't take me.
The ultimate survivor.
The ultimate survivor.
Okay, go on.
Beautiful footage, Gabby.
Yeah.
Okay. What, maybe I should pay attention to the rest of the world for a second here. Oh man, you guys have been taking care of all the big picture stuff.
That's our job.
So
You can go left or come up from
Okay.
my perspective.
Okay, so the ship isn't moving right now.
No, we're hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess,
Yeah, we can come back up and
yeah.
start.
So are we in the magic sort of depth right now, or is that a little bit
Yeah.
above us?
It's a little bit above us, I believe.
22, it's around here.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
in there.
I mean, it
Yeah.
feels like we're in it.
Yeah, 2237.
So
that's
maybe
about.
we just go left.
Okay.
And by left, I mean an actual compass bearing.
Yeah, lateral along
Thanks.
this contour.
Yeah.
Throw that away.
It looks like a 220 would keep you along the contour.
I think we want to think about if we do a 220, that might put Argus too close to the cliff.
Uh-huh.
I can let Argus.
Best to come off a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think if we keep it at 200 or 210, we'll have better success. And the way the contours are showing, it's already moving towards that
Yep.
direction. Dan, how do you feel about that?
I'm horrible with that stuff.
I
Let me
think
get perpendicular there, and then you can make a call on. So
Okay. I think it's going to work.
yeah, that's.
I like it too. And if you keep the move short, like, because we don't really know like the microstructure of this cliff, like.
Yeah.
You got that.
Yeah.
That's Argus at 330 there, so it's kind of perpendicular to the
Yeah, that makes sense. Argus
so whatever that
330.
number is, perpendicular to that.
Okay. I think
Gabby's on about the same heading. Well, but like she says, that's the micro, right? So we don't know what's
Yeah.
past 30
I would
meters.
just pick one, do 20 meters, and then we'll pick the next one.
All right. Sounds good.
Because we have to keep Argus like 20 meters off the cliff or 15 meters off the cliff. And that's like
Perfect right now-ish.
Yeah, and that's very difficult to do if the cliff keeps changing shape.
All right. Bridge, Nev. Can we move 20 meters bearing 200? Thank you.
So what do you call the red corals that we're looking at here? Are those mushroom corals?
I think they're soft corals.
Yeah.
They're what?
Soft corals. They were what Trevor sampled earlier.
Yes. Oh, cool. With what exactly? How?
I got
Slurp.
Slurp, really?
Well, he could use the pinchers and then put it in the slurp.
We think.
Oh, okay.
Not quite sure whether ever it made it in.
Oh, gotcha. It might be
think it got
sort of.
stuck in
That's
there.
okay. We'll get it out.
So I'm finding an article from 2016 here in Papahanaumokuakea Marine Monument. The Okeanos Explorer found a sponge that was 12 feet long and 7 feet wide.
Wow.
And they are anticipated to have a lifespan hundreds to thousands of years. So it's very poorly characterized. We really don't know how long it takes them to get that big. But most things in the deep where it's cold and there's not a lot of nutrition, they grow pretty slowly. So you can imagine to get 12 feet wide by 7 feet, it's been around a long time.
You all right if I take Bubble for a
Yeah, go for it. There's, as long as I keep my eye on the sky, there's definitely some overhangs and stuff here.
3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, 5.5.
So Anthomastus for that soft coral, Gabby.
Anthomastus.
Just under 5 on the rest. Okay. Yeah.
See, this might be.
Come on.
Oh yeah, I like the direction of this move so far.